They'll be calling you a radical. We got a lot to talk about Fukushima today. Again, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. This typhoon that's going to hit Fukushima in the next 48 hours is going to dwarf the last one. This is sitting right now, which would be categorized as a level 3 hurricane here. This is going to be gigantic. It's going to swamp freaking the tanks out, the groundwater on Balco again. But they'll just do what they always do. They'll file the paperwork for the emergency dump through the IAEA, which is a rubber stamp anyway. They do it anyway all the time. And they'll report it to you just like they told you right to your face. They'll downplay it. Yeah, we dumped it in the Pacific. And you'll say, oh, okay. Oh, Del Fisher, okay. Brent Woods told me, or excuse me, there's a Freudian slip. Wood Holes told me. You know, I mean, the oppositional movement, that second-hand movie star that we put up on a pedestal, her and Jacko. Remember this, Gregory Jacko is bound by law. He was in the Situation Room. He speaks out at all, tells the truth at all. He's going to Supermax. These are the people, you have these people that are constrained. Gunderson never worked for the nuclear industry. He's killing this cause. He's absolutely, literally killing people. He's the worst thing that ever happened to he's the best thing that ever happened to the nuclear industry ever. And you guys continued on, the Sierra Club, River Watchers, all of them, you're scum. I've reported this in detail over and over. I hypothesize it all. As you know, I've made my 2-year mark. There's a lot going on. Diablo Canyon. PG and E's new executives come right out and said that they're not sure, and I'll put this is a great written article. Now, who wrote this article? This is a letter to the editor where we have to get everything. This is about grassroots. A very, very few of grassroots, hardcore activists. Lonnie and Jasmine up in Oregon, great. That's what's the beauty of this thing. This isn't the establishment. This is against the establishment. I'll tell you guys, Lonnie, a few of you that are around, they're sprinkled all over the country, you know who you are. Oh, they fucking hate us. Helen Caldecott hates our guts. Arnie Gunderson hates our guts. Freaking Sierra Club hates our guts. All of them. Greenpeace really hates our guts. We rattle their fucking cash cow to the fucking core. They're war profiteers. You do understand? They're not about, they don't want any of this solved. God forbid, it's like the oncology world. You think they want to cure cancer? Oh, fuck, God forbid. No, I mean, that's the same with the oppositional resistance, these puppets. This is not a conspiracy. This is a cover-up. The conspiracy, I mean, I like it. You throw us on, oh, you're conspiracy theorists. No, this is a cover-up. We proved it laid out. Tony and I, Shayla, so many of us, we pull it right to you in your face. You still don't care. I reported from day one there, fucking, how this is going to pour out. I mean, it's so obvious. They're not even good at it. But what is the problem? The American populace. They never told us. Yeah, they did tell you. It's been told. The story's been told right in face. They've been dumping plutonium into the Pacific Ocean for 948 days. You don't give a fuck. They will massively fucking dump. They will do such a gigantic, massively dump, just like they did in the East at Orson Creek. And I want all you Easterners to understand this. You do know Oak Ridge burned 1,000 tons of German nuclear waste just in the last few days. It was against a lot of burned nuclear waste. Energy Solutions, who's right here in Utah, so you don't even got a clue. They're burning the world's waste. They're shipping it in here. And I want you people to know this. In Scotland, Ireland, England, Europe, yeah, you got hammered from Chernobyl. Indian Point is a bigger threat to you than it is New York City. Oyster Creek, Pilgrim, they're threats to you. They're freaking annihilating Scotland and Ireland and the UK right now, every day, all day. The United States military complex is annihilating you. The nuclear complex is annihilating you right now. At Oak Ridge in Tennessee, they're burning nuclear waste. Oh, they've always done that. Yeah, maybe secretly here at Energy Solutions, they're not. It's legal now. And they're doing it. Right here, they're doing it. As the Night Flew Light Walk, as we want to talk about, I mean, we really hammer trying to cure cancer. We really freaking go after it in the context of trying to cure cancer. You know, we wear t-shirts, we raise money. You know, we love our loved ones, and everybody cares. And I mean, we use the names of these beautiful young people that die and to raise funds, and we fight to cure cancer, but God forbid we address the root cause. And it says, oh, it's debate. It's not a fucking debate. The debate ended April 26, 1986. When they told us it could never happen. It wouldn't happen. We were crazy. By law, they had to by law, it couldn't happen. By law, they had to clean it up. By law, they had to plant, but it couldn't happen. Oh no, So we have these plants that are going to be shutting down now around the country because, yeah, technology. Solar's taking the field, which it should have took just like Tesla freaking 50 years ago, just like the automobile industry. This is about wealth and power. It's taking the field, but it's not going to do us any good. They're just going to shut them down. I know what their game is. The same fucking ideal they always had. They're going to shut them down like an old wrecked fucking car, just leave it parked on the fucking curb. Say, you fuckers taxpayers deal with it. You, the next generation, here, you fucking deal with it like we've done. Because human beings are flawed. They're not going to clean it up, and we're not going to force them to clean it up because the American populace is too fucking ignorant and stupid. I use the number 252 and everybody argue with me, and I've used that for decades. Oh, there's only 104. There's 252 in the United States. I use all the dump sites, the nooks, the crannies, the caves. There's 5 in Utah. They've been shoving this stuff on military bases, in freaking holes, moxing it all over and freaking hiding it. You know, the nuclear freaking anti-nuclear, oh God, we stopped 700 plants. No, you didn't stop nothing. The nuclear fucking movement, the establishment nuclear movement in the last 40 years is the biggest pathetic failure in the history of mankind. The Environmental Act of 1970 was a powerhouse. We had everybody on our side. The so-called soft activists in the last 40 years, they're the problem. Greenpeace, Sierra Club, all these soft, passive fucking fighters. You did this. You gave me cancer. You killed millions. You did it. You did it. Because it's some kind of hyperbole to you. You don't get out in the street, that's what I mean. You don't fight. You don't fucking do anything. Yeah, you fucking raise money and say, oh, look at us, look at me. Let's have a club. Let's have a 300 dinner cocktail party at Indian Point. Let's have Dr. Joe, Dr. Janet, Helen, Arnie. Let's fucking, Jacko, it's 300. Let's see church balls and caviar and champagne. They do the same thing here in Utah. Oh, look, you can be in our club. Didn't you write a book once? Oh, look at you. Oh, hi. Oh, They're the problem. You guys did this. You can say all you want about me. I really don't give a fuck. I'm fighting for my fucking life. I'm fighting for you. This is grassroots. It's happening. There's a few grassroots activists that are hardcore. I'm trying to plan where my next move is. What I'm going to do. Where I'm going to D.C. for the march, or what I'm going to do. You know, you guys got some ideas where I can make the biggest impact, you think, and what I can do. I will not rest on this. I refuse. Oh, cursed spite that I was ever born to set this right. My path was set in stone a long, long, long time ago. The atomic veterans. People say there's no studies out there on nuclear. Nuclear is a direct 100% correlation to all cancers. The studies are there. The 40,000 atomic veterans who all died of leukemia. By the way, got no medals, got no money, got no nothing. Erased from humanity. That's what set me on this path, even long before that. The studies, all that MS, autism, it's all nuclear fault. The studies exist. Chernobyl proved it to us. The Nevada test site proved it. The downwinders of Utah proved it to us. Utah, the light, the night walk that we had the other night proves it. Look at that. Look at that. Every single person in that is connected to leukemia. Dead. Death. Until you get off your ass. And you know what? And we've got to take the so-called anti-nuclear establishment, Greenpeace, Friends of the Earth, all these phonies. You know, Gunderson. These people are oppositional resistance that is totally controlled oppositional resistance. Gaslight. It's pure gaslight. The tsunami's going to hammer Fukushima. Hammer. All hands on deck. They're going to dump so massively into the Pacific even more. They're going to hammer the Pacific hardcore. But the American populace does not care. But that mean we quit start fighting? No. Us few, we're the Harriet Beecher Stokes. We're the modern day abolitionists. We're the human rights activists. We're the few. But at least the post-ignorant generation will look back and say, hey, the baby boomers, those evil, no good pieces of shit that annihilated the economy, that annihilated the environment, that annihilated everything, for hundreds and hundreds of years, to look back and say, there were a few that at least tried. The fight is to live. And if you don't believe that, you haven't watched this fight with me. My doctor says it perfectly. He says, Kevin, you take a lot of people back in that hospital. You offend a lot of people. People really get taken back at me. They pull back, don't like my ways, but I'll tell you what, I don't really give a fuck because I'm a fucking alive. And I want you to stay alive. Fight or fucking die. Stay on tuning.